A Nano-Satellite developed by a team of Tel Aviv University engineers successfully was launched into space this week from Cape Canaveral in Florida on board a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket. Now, the TAU Sat-3 is the first satellite designed to communicate with an optical ground station, and this will be the main mission during its 5 years in orbit around the Earth, an altitude of 342 miles. But this one was exclusively designed, as I understand it, built at the university here. We're joined by Professor Meir Ariel, the head of the Nano-Satellite Center at Tel Aviv University. It's an honor to have you. I know this is an exciting week for your team.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me.
What are you guys up to with this series of satellite launches? Tell us, what's the big picture?
Well, first of all, we're trying to build miniature satellites for various scientific and technological missions, because miniature satellites are cheaper to build and launch compared to large satellites. That's the basic idea.
Was it a week of like holding your breath? I mean, on this launch, I mean, does a lot go into this? You mentioned the cost-benefit analysis. Essentially, it's cheaper to do this. It's more efficient. Tell us about how this week went for you. Is there a lot of anticipation in terms of getting this thing up into space?
Yeah, a lot of tension. We are still waiting for the first signals, live signals from space. But basically, this is a system that has a huge potential. It is used to test new technologies in quantum communication. And quantum communication is a new method for encrypting messages, information. The problem is that with the advent of quantum computers, they will be able to crack any communication system, any encrypted communication system, any type of data, emails, WhatsApp, any financial information, not to mention sensitive information related to national security. So there is an arms race right now by governments and giant companies to solve this problem of quantum computers, and the answer is again lies within the quantum technology.
It's a fascinating aspect that you bring up here, this sort of military, I don't know if you call it espionage element. I mean, is there big oversight on your program from the national security bodies here? I mean, how intertwined is the science with the security?
Well, of course, every government needs a private communication system to deliver encrypted messages. And again, those quantum computers will have an impact not only on the privacy of individuals, but also on governments.
So are there things you can't tell us essentially about what's going on with these
nanosatellites? Yeah, I cannot tell you.
Okay, of course. So what was new in this one that went up this week? What did this do differently than the previous ones?
Well, the idea is that we are trying to miniaturize the technology and put it on a small miniaturized platform, and this will eventually lead to a commercial system that has many benefits. Now, with the miniaturization come many challenges. One of the challenges is the ability to detect this tiny target in space that emits a faint light from a distance of hundreds of kilometers and lock onto it. And because the data is just a tiny trickle of photons, that's the idea. So if we will be able to track the satellite from the ground station in Israel, this essentially means that eventually we can use this technology to build a quantum network based on miniature satellites.
This is all the ground station, this is at Tel Aviv University?
Everything is built at Tel Aviv University and by students of all ages and all degrees, including high school students.
Exciting to think of Israel at one of the forefronts of our activity in space right now. It's an honor to have you with us, Professor Meir Ariel, leading this program here. Continue the good work for the better of all of us, and thanks for joining us on the program.
Thank you very much.
Good luck.
Thank you.